This is your city.
Hold yourself up. Let's go. Bring him up there. Let's go. On your coach. Finish your set.
Your home. Your opportunity.
It's all about energy. It's all about effort. It's all about getting better.
To make a name for yourself, your community,
touchdown USF,
your family. To reach higher and fight harder.
Leveled the return man.
And show the world.
Right, he busted up the middle and he's gone again.
Why South Florida football is called Bull Strong. When the Bulls win, you win at Wendy's. Wendy's is a proud partner of USF Athletics. And when the Bulls play, you win. Get a free small fry after each Bulls football game and score a free small Frosty when they win. Valid for 24 hours after any game day at participating Tampa area Wendy's locations. No purchase necessary.
He has now set a USF single game rushing record. Touchdown USF! Blake Barnett on a keeper. They will run on first down and splitting the seam and going all the way down the field for a huge gain. Throws long, and this is picked off by Mike Hampton. Bulls defense digging in. A foot race to the end zone, and nobody is going to get him.
Bull Strong Inside USF Football is presented by Wendy's. When the Bulls win, you win at Wendy's. And by Coca-Cola. Hooters. Tampa General Hospital. USF Health.
Here we go. Group 3, you're down. Here we go.
That's good coverage by Mike Hampton once again. Hampton, one of those guys that's got next level potential.
Coming in from his corner spot, Mike Hampton with the stop.
Oh, sprint right, gets over the catch. He's upended. Mike Hampton with a serious hit.
We want to be aggressive. We want to have guys that can get to the football and guys that you know, use the football term fly around. The faster you are at doing that, the more havoc you can create.
Violent and vertical.
Near the goal line.
It's about a defensive lineman. He's down in a great stance, his hand out in front of his hat, his feet staggered. He's ready to get off that ball.
Bulls have got it!
He's like a ticking time bomb. As soon as that center squeezes the ball to snap it, he's getting off that ball. Vertical.
The second turnover. South Florida recovers.
And had some help from Antonio Greer.
And we got to be able to just dominate our man in front of us. It's going to be like a wave, like a tidal wave.
We're a pack of dogs. We hunt together. It's a brotherhood. We all for one. We all fight for each other. We ride for each other.
When you have a team that's about love and ownership, Reeves and Kurt are really close.
Down he goes!
Competitive, too. You know, I think they're both trying to be the best versions of themselves and trying to be better than the other one. They challenge each other. They're always getting extra work together, and it's always good when you have that person that pushes you. And I think they trust and respect each other to the point where they can challenge each other.
And that was Kirk Livingston.
Apparently he didn't see Greg Reeves coming right at him.
They lead through hard work and they lead by example, and sometimes that's the best leader that you can have.
Now, that's another good job by Patrick Macon, the middle linebacker, making good, sound, fundamental tackles.
The biggest thing is mental toughness. Know how tough a guy is when times get bad and he's in an uncomfortable situation, how mentally tough that young man is.
I think toughness is no matter what type of day it is, no matter what type of environment you're playing in, you show up and you're the same player every time.
Broken up, incomplete, and USF wins it! Damn it, stood still.
strong. Inside USF Football is brought to you by Wendy's. One of the best things about college football is the pageantry and tradition that each team proudly displays. South Florida traveled to Annapolis to take on the Naval Academy. On this day, the enemy on the field, but thankfully on our side the rest of the year. The Bulls had won 3 out of 4 and were traveling with a 2-game winning streak. Charlie Strong's win a week earlier made him the quickest South Florida coach to reach 20 victories. And the Bulls were hungry to try to add to it.
Time to go, time to go.
The midshipmen had been flying high. With a 4-1 record, they presented a tough challenge. The short series between the two had been split at a game apiece. The green and gold represented well in the late afternoon sun. Both teams tried to get an early foothold. The midshipmen starting the day leading the nation in rushing.
Decides to cut it up, and he's got nothing. Neutralized by Rashawn Yates.
The Bulls' run game had been boosted by back-to-back 100-yard games by number 2.
And that's a hard run by Jordan Cronkright. Shedding off the first couple of hitters, the twirling moves by Trayvon Sands.
For most of the first half, the Bulls' defense played well. 3 big plays, though, by Navy had South Florida chasing the score. Quarterback Jordan McLeod continues to battle through injuries and isn't completely healthy, but used his legs to help the Bulls win the first half possession battle.
Pressure is on. McLeod steps up. And Jordan McLeod's got the first down, piercing Navy territory. Crowded front. Perry loading to throw. Picked off. Intercepted by KJ Sales, and he'll run it back for a touchdown. Flag down, and a second flag joins it.
The pick six came back, but Spencer Schrader salvaged 3 with a 33-yard field goal.
Perry will load up to throw, and he's got an open target. Defender closing. Intercepted. Nick Roberts.
The defense gave the Bulls opportunities to get back into the game.
Ball on the ground. Perry lost it. Punch free. Bulls pounce. Greg Reeves has the football. Another turnover, the third of the game taken away by USF.
Nothing new there as South Florida came into the game ranked 4th in the country in takeaways. But it wasn't enough. The winning streak ends at Annapolis, with attention quickly turning to another road game at East Carolina.
He has now set a USF single game rushing record. Touchdown, USF! Blake Barnett on a keeper. They will run on first down and splitting the seam and going all the way down the field for a huge gain. Goes long, and this is picked off by Mike Hampton. Bulls defense digging in. A foot race to the end zone, and nobody is going to get him.
Good coverage by Mike Hampton once again. Hampton, one of those guys that's got next level potential.
Coming in from his corner spot, Mike Hampton with the stop.
Tall, sprint right, gets over the catch. He's upended. Mike Hampton with a serious hit.
His baby picture. This is Saint's picture.
First year playing football.
That was your first year?
First year.
He was very polite, very giving. He always had a big heart, and he was always ambitious.
The night before first day passed.
He got a lot of. I believe it got serious when he entered in high school. I was ready. I knew that this is the path that he was supposed to go on, so I was excited. So I was at every game, rain, through the heat and all that. So I was just really ready for him to get out there and do his thing.
My mom, she'll call me in the locker room each before every game. We'd sit down and have a prayer on the phone. It'll probably be like a 10, 15-minute prayer, and that really gets me going each and every game.
She's super friendly, loves attention, so.
These are all just like
one
baby pictures.
Right, yeah, I have a lot of young pictures of him.
So I'm Mike Hampton's father. Mike Hampton is my oldest son. Coming up, you know, me and my family has always been, you know, involved in sports, very competitive. So it kind of carried it over into my kids. The Little League level is where he, you know, kind of flourished as an athlete in football. It's kind of in between offense and defense as he transitioned into high school, but found, you know, his passion playing on the defensive side of the ball.
Oh, just watching them come out as a team, it's just so hyped and so exciting. Definitely, I enjoy when Mike is on the field, of course. You know, I love to see him play and the passion that he puts into, you know, his plays.
Yeah, most people say I'm a grandma's boy, but I don't know, I'm just real close to her. So I always end up here, whether I'm on campus, I'll come like in the middle of the week to come see her or spend time with her.
This is the house that Mike likes to hang out with his friends. I don't bother him and his friends when they're here, so I think they like that more so than anything else. But yes, this is the hangout house.
Yes, the Three Musketeers. They're always together. You see Mike, you'll see either one of the two of them or all three of them.
This is Ardarius Hall, call him Bo. This is Damon Stevens, call him Nuke. And these two are my best friends. I met them freshman year of high school. Ever since then, we was close. We clicked since day one. Tried out the football team together, made it together, made varsity, and never a dull moment with these guys.
Nothing was easy, nothing was handed to him. He faced a lot of critics. Too small, you know, not over-recruited, but you know, he still overcame obstacles.
Mike's a good kid, you know, and I'm not just saying it because I know Mike, but from all the players that I've ever coached, and there's been a number of kids, but you know, he's one of those guys you really don't have to, it's not a lot of maintenance. He made good grades, he did good in school, didn't get in trouble off the field. I mean, that's attributed to his family, from his father to his mother to his grandparents. So, you know, I'm just one of those guys that's, I'm just like those other people, you know, just pushing them to do great.
I think Mike Hampton is really the hometown hero. He's a local kid, played at Hillsborough High School, had offers come out of high school across the country, but he decided to come to South Florida. So Hampton to me is a kid that set the benchmark for where we're trying to take this program to. He's definitely one of the top players in the country, but I think people really get a chance to see his work ethic, they will really be amazed. He's the first one in the locker room, he's the first one in the weight room, he's the last one to leave the football field. It's a work ethic, it's a discipline, it's a focus that he brings to practice every day, and he has been a major impact on the guys that we have coming in to this program.
I know that he's been working hard and has been training hard, and I know that this is something that he really wants. And he has goals, and I feel as though he will accomplish those goals. So just to see him carry those things out would be absolutely amazing.
I'm biased because I'm close to this area, but there's so many great fans, so many good supporters around here, and that really shows.
I would probably say like my juices start to flow once we on the bus, you know, once we pull into Raymond James and we pull into, I think it's lot C or D, and then, you know, you just get off the bus and you just see the fans just kind of just swarm on the gates, and then you just walk through and then you just, you know, shake their hands and stuff, and they just talk to you, you know, those kind of things just get your juices flowing.
Yeah, baby, go Bulls! Let's go! Let's go!
Just that support system. There's sometimes when I make a play, and I know my dad sits and stands here. He stands like kind of in the corner of one of the end zones that we come out of, and I always look to him like if I make a play, because I don't really know where my mom sits, but my dad, I
I'll look to them and I'll sometimes point, you know. So it's definitely nice, you know, to have that out there.
Yeah, my family tailgates religiously. That's a really special feeling for me, just seeing them one more time, getting one more hug or something, just right before I get my mind right before the game.
It's great. I feel like I'm in high school again, honestly. It's just I got so much support, like so much people on my behind my back helping me out. So pretty much it just feels like I can just play how I like to play.
Game days for us are great, and those Bulls fans that are out there are just literally diehards. So it's cool to meet new fans like that.
Playing in front of these fans and all these in this atmosphere, it's pretty wonderful. I've loved every minute of it.
Bull Strong Inside USF Football is presented by Wendy's. When the Bulls win, you win at Wendy's. And by Coca-Cola. Hooters. Tampa General Hospital. USF Health.
Here we go. Group 3, you're down. Here we go.
We'll be okay. We'll be able to bounce back. I mean, they have no choice, but we'll be all right. We got to go to East Carolina. We got to go play well, and then we're back at home, so we'll bounce back. I'm not concerned about that.
I was all right. I was able to play, you know, to not my best ability, but we just got to get back to practice tomorrow. You know, just forget about this game and just get into the film room and just play a lot better than we did tonight. Yeah, it's frustrating. You know, our defense played really. They had like 3 turnovers today. You know, that's all we can ask for every week. Just get us 3 turnovers, even 2. You know, and they played well. They played, you know. We just got to capitalize when they get them.
All through film study, I knew once number 2 were 2 yards inside the hash. They like to run Ohio route, so he ran an out route. We were in tomahawk, which was man, so I had number 1 man, but I played zone eyes and just came off and made a play on it.
Crowded front. Perry loading the throw. Picked off. Intercepted by KJ Sales, and he'll run it back for a touchdown. Flag down, and a second flag joins it.
During the return, personal foul, illegal blindside block, number 4 for the return team. 15-yard penalty will be 1st and 10 for South Florida.
So they've got the ball, but they lose the TD. Greg Reeves with the illegal block.
This is a bonehead mistake. Just a bad play, bad call by me.
At the end of the day, you know, that's still not our defense, I would say. We still perform, I would say, as an average. We can still get better, but that's why we got another opportunity for to come out and show again against ECU.
Perry will load up to throw, and he's got an open target. Defender closing! Intercepted! Nick Roberts! Ball on the ground. Perry lost it. Punch free. Bulls Greg Reeves has the football. Another turnover, the third of the game taken away by USF.
You know, the score doesn't really show it, but we went out there and we still played. We could have just, walked off the field. We went out there and we fought, and we still go come back and fight. We go come back, we go watch the film, we go execute the game plan next week, and the week after that, and the week after that.
It's going to come down to if you love it or not. And I feel like all our guys love football and they love to be here. So we got a great opportunity ahead of us.
We got to get back. We got to bounce back. We got to East Carolina. We're back on the road again. And at some point, we got to get playmakers. Our playmakers got to step up and start playing.
Bull Strong Inside USF Football is presented by Wendy's. When the Bulls win, you win at Wendy's. And by Coca-Cola. Hooters. Tampa General Hospital. USF Health.
Here we go. Group 3, you're down. Here we go.